Alright, what's up mga ka-investa and welcome to episode 4 of Conversations with Traders. So today yung guest ko ngayon, isa sa mga pinaka-active sa social community sa Investagrams platform. So first time ko lang din makausap siya, ma-meet si Boss Magnum. Boss, salamat sa time and thank you for accepting the invitation.
I'm honored to have this opportunity to be able to share at least how I trade the markets. So tutuwa rin ako eh.
So I'm sure marami may kilala na sa'yo kasi lagi ka na sa top authors sa loob na Investa. Pero for the benefit ng mga baka hindi ka pa kilala, could you give a short introduction about yourself, sir?
I am a businessman. I have a family, and then I also work with our family business. It's a security service personnel. Yun ang provide ng guards sa mga companies, factories, establishments. And then I have my own business, yung surveillance equipment, CCTV, tsaka networking, wireless and wired.
So yun yung ginagawa nyo, yung business bago nyo na-discover yung market, no, sir?
Oo. Even way before, during my first job, I participated, I availed of the 401k early retirement plan of my company. So since I have already invested some money, part of my salary will be taken and it will be part of the savings plan. Then the company will add its additional part as contribution and then they will invest it somewhere. So since my money is invested in the market, I've done some research. I've done my study way back pa yun, 1990s pa.
1990s pa. So, paano nyo na-discover, sir, yung stock market? Sino nag-introduce sa inyo?
Yung wife ko. Kasi yung wife ko lawyer siya. Since she's involved with the corporate law, may company na nag-IPO sila. So she asked me if I want to get involved. And I told her, yes, sige, I will join the IPO. That was 2013.
2013. Anong stock yun, sir?
CIC.
CIC. Tagal na 2013. So, 7 years na kayo sa market. Noong nagsimula ba kayo, did anyone act as a mentor or more on self-study ka?
Self-study, but since I started as an investor, I've been asking some of my clients and friends who are much older, fundamental investors, how they do it. What are the type of stocks they're trading? Interesado na ako noon. But I myself, self-study talaga yung ginawa ko. But the biggest influence for me, yung mga older traders, yung mga older gurus, Stanley Druckenmiller, pero wala akong mentor. Si Ray Dalio. Yun muna yung mga unang tinitignan ko.
So nag-start kayo, sir, investor. Right? So bakit kayo nag-transition more to medyo active swing trader from an investor?
I found out that as an investor, I could not leave it to the market, my destiny. I have to somehow get involved. Because when I was a passive investor, I used to open my port once a week. And there are times that I'm surprised with the result. So later, I did my study that passive investing might not be it for me. And as I tried day trading, position trading before. The results were okay, not so good. But when I tried swing trading, I think I found my niche.
So, na-mention nyo your niche, swing trading. So, how important is it na for a trader to have yung sarili niya strategy that fits yung personality niya? So, ikaw, hindi ka yung type na lahat tinitira. Talagang meron kang main focus.
Uh, yung stock picks ko na tina-target, I stay within them. Saka yung time, since I am a full-time businessman, I work. Yung sa trading, I have to pick my spots. Hindi pwedeng masyadong maraming targets, lumalaki yung risk. Yung sa swing trading, at why I discovered favorable sa yung schedule ko. It's favorable in my schedule since I only have to do preparation days before, few hours before, and then monitor it from the opening till the end. And since I'm not comfortable buying gap ups, may premium na kasi pag gap ups eh. Nakikita ko at the end of the day, nakita ko yung fair value and I could even see the momentum, yung mga potential upswings for the next few days, weeks. So doon siguro nagkaroon ng yung accuracy ko mas tumaas.
So, I'm sure marami sa community natin and marami sa nanonood, a lot aren't full-time traders, maraming part-time traders, pwedeng nag-trade habang nasa eskwelahan or nag-trade habang yung may business or may full-time or may full-time job. How are you able to manage yung time mo? And between handling, I believe, not only one but two businesses, pati trading. And nakwento mo sa akin before I began the recording na yung may sinusundo ka pa at 3:30 or during the end of day periods. Paano mo minamanage yung time mo?
Less impulsive trading. Talagang I stay within my rules. Even my targets, very selective sa targets. If I have yung watch list ko, I stay within it. Kasi pag minsan nagdi-deviate ako, hindi ko naman na-monitor yung mga stock pinili ko. Minsan hindi ko nagugustuhan yung resulta eh. Parang I went out, labas dun sa rules ko. Minsan counter trend pa. Pero dun sa mga stock picks ko, dahil sinusunod ko talaga sila, yun pinagpipilian ko. So yun. Tapos yung schedule ko, may through the years, siyempre, di naman tayo bata eh. Yung sa business ko, I've learned to adjust yung schedule ko. Pinipili ko yung araw that I would heavily trade. In between Monday to Friday, I will pick a day and I would set an appointment. Tapos pag sa hapon, susundo ako. Siguro, minsan, may mga panahon, nagsasara ako ng trades. Wala akong trade. Pag sobrang hectic yung schedule ko. And when my schedule allows, I open more trades.
Eh, sir, paano kapag kunyari, yung nga, busy ka, tapos, say may sinastock ka, may binabantayan ka na stock, and then, the moment na dun ka naging busy, dun pala siya pumasok sa entry mo or nag-momentum na, how do you handle yung emotion na yun, seeing a stock na binabantayan mo, tapos di mo na nasabayan because, yun nga, busy kayo?
Nangyari na yan dati, nasa abroad ako eh. In different time zones, sa Europe yata ako eh. Meron akong ini-stock na stock. And yung buy trigger ko na trigger. Instead of buying 100% ng allocation ko, siyempre, tama naman yung buy triggers ko. Just a portion. Or I would not. So, I bought 10% allocation ko kahit nasa Europe ako. And okay naman yung result. Mababa yung TP ko. Na-meet naman yung kasi yung entry point ko eh. So, yun. Okay lang. Pero yung sa mga ganun kasi pag sa katagalan, through thousands of trades, you've developed a system that fits your lifestyle. Hindi yung puro pasok lang, out of your system, out of your rules, impulsive trading, yun.
So sir, ako personally medyo interested ako kasi 2013 ka pa nagtitrade, so 7 years na. Tapos, nag-start ako 2018 lang, March 2018. Ano yung parang biggest realization mo? And syempre, mas experience ka na sa akin sa life and everything. So parang ano yung pinaka-realization mo na dati akala ko ganito pero pwede palang ganyan-ganyan. Parang ganun.
Na-realize ko na I should have started way earlier. I never knew that I would love trading this much. Pero hindi talaga regret. Siguro, ito na anak ko, since she's interested, ito-train ko siya. And lots of people, when they enter trading, venture, sa akin, I would see it, I would probably not retire from trading. Ang mangyayari lang siguro towards the end, siguro, later years, not as heavy, but I will still get involved.
So, passion nyo talaga, boss, yung trading?
Oo. I make sure yung time, tapos anything about trading, I collect books, audiobook. Nag-workout ako, listen to audiobooks. Tapos, I set hours sa gabi. Sa gabi kasi yung pag nag-chart ako, yung iba yung pag-absorb ko ng information, mas malinaw. Minimum, isang araw, 2 hours. Minimum yun pag hindi gano'n ma-accommodate. Kahit nga pagod na pagod minsan mga 30 minutes, 1 hour, may mga appointment. Gagawin ko pa rin. Just to have the flow ng market. Kahit sabihin wala ko open trades, kailangan makita ko yung flow, kahit yung index o yung mga blue chip stocks o kaya yung mga binabantayan ko.
So, yun din talaga yung role ng passion, sir. Kasi parang there may be times na, especially pag walang open position or kapag drawdowns, losing streak, na parang people sometimes, okay na naman mag-step away. Pero some people, di ba, parang they would step away tapos hindi na nila titignan or hindi na sila nag-chart na maayos. Or pag yung nagkaka-losing periods, nawawala yung motivation to properly prepare. Right? So at least given yung passion yun, nakikita ko, and kahit may run pa kayo na business, pagod, nandun pa rin na you put in the work 30 minutes to 1 hour to 2 hours, nag-chart kayo sa gabi.
Oo, kasi imagine, makikita mo, only few people are making money in this venture. Sabi Pero hindi ako, na-challenge ako ron. Iniisip ko kasi, kapag I will make mediocre or sabihin natin marginal effort, hindi ko makukuha yung result na gusto ko. That's why, siguro may mga veteran, champion trader, mga pro trader, yun ang effort din gusto ko parati. So, I receive positive results kahit konti. I always aim higher. Yung hindi, sina-challenge ko talaga sarili ko. Hindi pwedeng kahit yung tatamad-tamad. Delikado yun. Medyo hindi naman biro minsan yung mga investment natin dito. Tsaka sayang yung panahon na ginugol natin, papababayaan lang natin siya.
Correct. So parang if you want special results, kailangan talaga special effort din.
Extraordinary effort, oo.
Yun.
Biro mo 10% lang raw, di ba? Yung who's making consistent money with this one. So, sila yung sinusunod ko. Yung marginal o kaya mediocre effort, I try to stay away from yung ganong effort. That's why yung information ko, pinifilter ko rin ang gusto. Even the influences, ang dami kasing material sobra ngayon . If you don't filter it, you will be set with too many information. Most of them not useful. Magugulat ka pag di mo pinilter. Pero ina-absorb mo. So pinifilter ko. Kahit nga sa bookstore, titignan ko. Kahit non-writer, wala nang bumibili. Bakit kaya walang bumibili nito? So yun. Katulad yung mga lumang-lumang audiobook kay Dr. Alexander Elder, ba't ngayon relevant pa siya? Kay Reminiscences of a Stock Market Operator, ba't nga relevant pa siya? Because yung na-feel ng market, yung psychology ng market, nandun din. Tsaka yung mga market players. Kuha nila yung gusto nila yon. So yun ang mga material. Pero yung mga just mediocre materials, okay, maraming materials. Flooded ang YouTube Flooded ang
Facebook.
Ang internet o Facebook. I stay away from those. Wala nga kaming ngayon, 1 year na kaming walang TV, walang cable. I have less distraction. Talagang ganun ang aking focus. The lesser the distraction, the more better information I will get.
Ganda. Solid yun, boss. So, ito, boss, question. since 7 years na kayo nasa market, can you speak about your most unforgettable trade? Isang loss, tsaka isang gain.
Yung loss, usually, ako diyan talaga ni-review ko eh. I put a lot of time into it. Yung CHP, kasi yun nga, yung unang involvement ko is an IPO. Tapos IPO ulit yung pangalawa. Ay successful dun sa dalawa. I was expecting the same sa CHP. Ang problema pa nun, yung I did the same thing I did before. Once every 2 weeks lang ako nag-open ng port. And disastrous result. I let the market take control of my destiny. A big lesson for me. Ngayon, pag tinuturo ko dun sa trading community, you should have active involvement. Kahit paano. You don't have to stare at the screen all day, pero you should have active involvement with your port. Open it once in a while. Tignan mo lang kung anong direksyon na hindi pwedeng, malalaman mo na lang 20% loss ka in just a few weeks. Masakit yun. Magiging emotional ka na nun. So yun ang biggest lesson. Talagang, I learned my lesson din. Talagang nakita ko na hindi na pwedeng mangyari yun. Tapos yung best trade with minimal skill, double dragon. Talagang wala, I could not do anything wrong with that. May weeks na magpapahinga siya, bababa, pero yung surge niya ulit. Sumobra-sobra yun. Kung bilangin natin base counting nun, ang dami. Ang dami pa agad. Parang ano eh, nag-consolidate, matagal, pero yung tuloy-tuloy.
Anong year yun, boss? Yung CHP, since IPO sabi mo, so mga 2017 yun, no?
Yeah, 2017.
And then saan yun nabenta siya? So nag-break, alam ko nag-console and tapos nag-breakdown eh. Saan yun nabenta?
Wala na, 5 piso na. Talos.
Malayo na. Tapos si Double Dragon, saan mo nabili at saan mo nabenta?
Ang ironic rin, halos 5 piso ko binili. Tapos, hindi ako kagad nagbenta eh. I was buying hanggang 18. Buying up ako. Buying, 7, 8, 6. Buy up kasi hindi naman ako ganong nag-aral pa ng technical nun eh. I just buy. I even told my brother, you have money, let's buy this. So may binigay siya sa akin pera. Binili namin hanggang 15, hanggang 18 bumibili kami.
May technical basis ba yun, sir? Or parang, grabe lakas si Double Dragon, lagay lang na lagay. Or meron na siyang plano nung time na yun?
Wala. Looking back, kasi limited naman ang social media nun eh. Makikita mo siya sa headline, yung sa business section, puro Double Dragon. Tapos dito, yung konting post sa internet sa investing, puro Double Dragon. Kasi ang merong, di ba, may pag yung mga moving averages natin, nag-crossover. Yun, nag-crossover yung tatlo. Si Henry C., si Tony Tan Caktiong, Injap siya, in one stock. Sino ba naman ang hindi ma-hype no? Kasi yung mga ventures nila, yung pangalan pa lang eh. Mataginting na. Sunuran lahat ng buyers. Yung surge talaga ng volume iba. I haven't seen it for quite a while. Wala pa yata ako nakikita eh na ganun. 2 piso yung nag-IPO, ceiling on the first day. Tsaka yung base na binilang ko, sobrang dami. Sobrang parabolic, 60 plus. Yung
ano siya na-benta?
Sa 50 na ako. Kasi ganun din ako sa CIC, 50 plus. Mga 57, 58 ako.
So average mo na sa mga, siguro sa 12. Tama ba? 12, 13?
Close to 50 na. Kasi nag-buy up kami.
Patuloy-tuloy lang yung buy up?
Oo. Hanggang 18, bibili kami. Mas maraming pera yung pinasok namin nung huli. From the initial.
Pero yun pa rin yung memorable na gain talaga. Si Double Dragon.
Pero looking back, with skill, hindi eh. Parang money lang yun eh. Kasi yung na-acquire ko na system, it has to be repeatable. Titignan ko yun, it's not repeatable. So yun, out of luck siguro. Tsaka yung panahon na na-tsempo tayo, I was already a trader in the longest bull run in the Philippine market, 2009 up to 2017. Parang ano yun eh, yung product yan, yung mga contributors dito, tsaka sa social media, most of them are product of that longest bull run in the market. Marami yun. Kaya siguro sa susunod na cycle, more prepared. yung grupo na yon. Kaya if you have a mentor or somebody who's experienced that cycle, they will be able to guide you.
Mm. So, yung biggest learning mo kay CHP is yun nga, don't let the market parang dictate your fate or your destiny, no? Ano yung biggest learning mo naman sa Double Dragon given na malaki kinita mo pero yun nga, more on hype siya, more on yung nga crossover ng mga big names. Ano ngayon, buti hindi ka naman siguro na after that parang nag-rely ba kayo sa hype ulit or hindi na naulit yung Double Dragon scenario?
Nung panahon ng ISM, mga 4 pesos bumili ako eh. Pero since panahon na yon, nag-aaral na ako ng technicals, tranching, instead of buying more dun sa pataas, 450, 5, 6, naghinay-hinay na ako sa 7 levels. Ang laki na ng profit ko nun eh. Doon siguro mga 7, naglagay pa ako. Ang problema ko kasi, parang nasa labas ako nun eh. The following day, yung sa mga 8 pesos, malaki yung drop niya. Nanghinayang ako dun sa profit, lumiit pa. 6-digit profit, lumiit pa. Sabi ko, another lesson learned. So, nag-take profit ako nun. Lesser. Pag lesser yung kinuha ko. So, inaral ko rin yun. Medyo sabihin natin may high. Pero kahit paano, nabantayan ko na yung bets ko. Unlike what I did with Double Dragon, looking back, Double Dragon hindi pwedeng ganun. Delikado. That is bad risk management in bad position sizing.
So, paano kayo, nung time nung ISM, yung tranching mo doon, hindi ba siya parang systematic, parang dagdag ka lang ng dagdag, or part sa plano yun, yung bili pataas?
Ayun, iba na. May base na ako noon. Kahit pa
may base ka na. Kasi average of 4, tas may konti na lang yung pag-add on the way up. Mas maliit.
Oo. Yun, simula noon, inaral ko how to improve on those. Kasi may mga sumunod. Sana hindi ako na-involved kasi nasa CHP ako noon. May mga sumunod na yung process ko, started with that. Doon ko in-evolve yung system. But it has to be repeatable. I can't do on betting this way. This is gambling. This is not trading. So, binago ko. Systematic. Naging rule-based kasi may attachment pa rin ako sa money noon and my trades panahon ng ISM. I stayed away from attachment to my trades and money. Simula noon, in-improve ko unti-unti. Even the size of my betting, binabahan ko na tapos yung consistent.
Actually, funny story, boss, kasi yung sa ISM, dun din ako natuto mag-tranche ng maayos. So yung story ko naman dun is meron akong ISM 3.5. So bili ko 3.5. Noon day nung nag-4, bumili ako 3.5. Pero dun ko, mga 1 week before, dun ko first na-encounter yung term ng tranching. Tinuro sa akin ni JC. So sabi ko, okay, hindi ko na bibilin muna full position ko, bibili ako on the way up. Pero hindi siya systematic. Bili lang ako ng bili. So, hindi ko kinocompute.
Pang ilang trades mo pa lang yun? Pang ilang trades?
Pang ilang trade ko yun, mga November yun eh. Mga 3 months na ako into real money trading.
Okay.
Tapos, so yun, ISM, bibili ako 350, 370, 390, 430 kasi yun yung tranching eh. Pero yung pala, hindi ko sinize na maayos, hindi siya VAR-based. Kasi average ko, napunta na sa 4 from 350. Sobrang volatile nung day na yun. So ngayon, yung nangyari, from 430, bumalik sa 4, doon yung average ko. Sabi ko, nako, parang may mali dito. Sabi ko, pag nag-below 4, bibenta ko na kasi mali na yung ginawa ko. Nag-below 4, binenta ko. Pero nag-close siya 420. So, and then yun nga, na-miss ko na yung buong 4 to 8 pesos in a few days.
Yung parabolic moves,
na-miss ko na yun.
Oo.
So anyway, moving on. Lagi niyo mini-mention, boss, na you study yung mistakes mo, yung mga losses mo, CHP, ISM, Double Dragon. So, ano ka ba? Lagi ka nag-journal?
Oo. Ito, part of my journal itong tawa ko ngayon.
Na notebook?
Notebook. Kasi, lahat, every day, new learnings, notes, entries, yon.
So, for you, what's the importance or how has journaling your trades impacted yung trading performance mo through the years?
Since I could not trust my memory, I could trust what I've written in the past. I could review 3 years back, 2 years back. And yung pag nag-journal ako, yung mistakes that I have done before, I'm less prone yung errors. Tapos nadidevelop ko yung future. Kasi yung after few hundred trades, sa isip ko palagi since I'm journaling, how to improve. Yun ang way na may improve mo yung sarili mo. Kasi if you don't have a record of your past self, you have less chance to improve. Kasi ano ang pagbabasihan mo? May basis ka.
Correct. So, eto boss, what was during your 7-year career sa market, what was the biggest mistake you've made?
Ayun, yung letting the market
Yun talaga.
take care of my own destiny.
Oo.
Na sinigurado ko naman na next time I will do it differently.
So, ito. Ay, sige.
Sige, go ahead.
Okay. Ito, related dun sa question na yun, how do you handle setbacks or drawdowns sa trading mo? Let's say, nagka-losing period ka. Ano ginagawa mo? Ano yung steps na take mo?
After a bad month or a bad week, may rules kasi ako eh. I have a set rules. 1, 2 consecutive, 3 consecutive, I take a break. Tapos re-reviewin ko yung mistake. Kasi before, 2017, may mga revenge trade pa ako niyan eh. Yun, mga binabantayan ko. Hindi na ako revenge trade. So, less emotional yung balik ko. Instead of betting, minsan, pagbalik ko, I bet smaller konti. Yung sa sizing, I just try to get my groove back. After one win, iba na. Balik ako dun sa dating. Kasi yung rhythm, kailangan eh.
Important.
Oo. Tapos yung may set rules ako, less emotional ako sa pagbalik ko. Parang nakakalimutan ko agad yung tatlong consecutive, kahit maliit na losses yun, nakakalimutan ko agad. Nandito mas focus ako dito sa bago na trade ko. Pero after 3 losses, tapos that afternoon, sasabak agad ako, nasa fresh from my memory yung loss. Yan siguro. Ginawang ko ng paraan, yun, may break ako. 1 day, 2 days.
So actually pareho tayong ginagawa. Recently ko lang din na-apply yun yung kapag parang wala yung rhythm nga sinasabi mo na I step away din tapos when I come back, yung iba kasi kapag yung nga nagkakalos, nag-revenge trade, dinodoble pa yung position size. So pareho tayo. Ako pagbalik ko, talagang kinakalahati ko din para at least kahit maging 30% gain man yun, at least ma-feel ko na tama yung ginagawa ko, tama yung process, tama yung entry, yung stop, tsaka yung take profit levels.
Oo. Iba yung system eh. Sa impulsive kasi yun, revenge trade, it leads us to more errors, lapses. Dadami, nagmamagnify. Imbis na corrective ka, balik ka dun sa focus mo, confident, tapos system, less attachment ko dun sa previous trades mo, systematic, mas madaling i-correct. Hindi ganong error prone. Erroneous kasi pag yung mindset natin nalilimit ng previous na problema. Instead of another trade, even after, bisan meron pa nga dati 1 week, maliit lang losses ko pero hindi ko makuha yung rhythm ko. Pagbalik ko, parang 1, 2 trade lang, na-recuperate ko yung magkakasunod. Sabi ko nga I should have done this more often. Yun nagsimula, mga ganun. Yung 1 week yun. Break. Tapos rhythm, confidence. Yun lang.
Oh.
Then repeat. Repeatable naman yun eh. Pwede paulit-ulit eh. Yung revenge trade, we repeat it. Sunog tayo.
Tama. And mahalaga din na malaman ng community na kapag yung iba kasi ayaw mag-break kasi sabihin, paano pag yung day na nag-break ako, dun yung may mag-ceiling. Minsan ganun eh. Na paano pag nag-step away ako tapos biglang doon may lumipad. So I think it's important din to remember na let's say nangyari yun, there will always be opportunities naman sa market eh. And kahit anong mangyari, hindi mawawala yun.
Yung mindset kasi, most traders overvalue yung present. Yan, sinabi mo na. But undervalue yung future. Yung future, kasi dati, ito yung play ng sun. Kailan, di ba? Recently yung sun.
Yes.
Ceiling, yung parabolic. Naiwan ako. Hindi na ako, wala na akong ganong regret sa ganun eh. Pag ganun, kita ko maraming trap sa taas, may setup pa to. So, bumaba siya, nag-bounce play ako isa. Yun, lakas ng baba ng baksak niya. Nag-bounce play ako isa. Tapos nag-neutralize, nag-consolidate. Yung may makikita ka dun sa baba na ascending triangle. Hindi na siya long candles, pero sunod-sunod na akit. Yun, nakuha ko doon. So, yung principle ng technical analysis, history repeats itself, and price repeats itself. Yan, apply ko. Because I have the patience to wait. Hindi ako impulsive na, sayang, setup ko yung sun eh. Kaya lang, nandito ko sa kabila eh. Yung regrets, yung emotion talaga eh. Emotional control, how you prepare, how you accept things, acceptance, emotional control. Laking bagay.
Oo. Kasi actually, yun din yung lagi ko, especially sa mga nagsisimula pala, lagi hinahanap yung parang magic indicator, magic system, magic setup. Pero yung mahalaga naman talaga is that regardless of how advanced your system is, if you do not have the emotional capacity or the discipline to execute it or to stay away from the market, di ba? Wala din mangyayari.
Yun talaga, yung emotional control. Kasi, namadali tayo, katulad yan, it's a bear market. We would trade heavily. Yung katulad ng bull market, we open multiple, so many positions, we're there every day. You do the same thing in a bear market, di ka naabot sa bull run, sayang. So, we learn to praise ourselves. Sabi natin, we trade lesser, we be more selective dito sa bear market. Pagdating ng bull run, minsan nga, matitigas na ulo pag bull run eh. Nobody listens to anyone because chances are so high. They believe so much in themselves. Nakakalimutan na naman yung mga system. So yun, sana, yun yung pacing, emotional control. We don't lose ourselves sa trading.
Correct. Tsaka sa bull market, ako hindi ako nakaranas sa bull market kasi 2018 ako nag-start eh. Pero sa stories na naririnig ko, palaging parang sa tuwing bull market, na-forgive ka kahit mali ginagawa mo. Let's say, di ka nag-cut kasi most likely, pa-bounce back kasi nga bull market. Tapos pag dinala mo yung habits na yun sa bear market, dun ka masusunog.
Yung panahon nga yun, may mga naririnig ako average down sila, tapos proud pa sila. Unlike today, if you would see in my post, never average down on losers. You're already on the wrong side of the trend. Why average down?
Correct.
Siguro yun, narinig nila from another, sabihin, lumang series ng buko, lumang usapan, it works. But in a different market, pababa sa 200 MA, mag-average down ka, ang tagal ng antay mo, it may never come.
Correct.
Yun lang.
So ito boss, more on a philosophical question. So if you could tell your younger self, whether it's related to trading or in life, if you could tell your younger self if you could tell your younger self one advice, if you give advice to your younger self, what would that be?
Yung no excuses or less excuses. Kasi hindi naman totally no excuses eh. Less excuses. The more excuses we give to ourselves or may excuses tayo, parang we're getting a free pass instead of challenging ourselves. So, yun talaga ang importante. Ngayon, mas natutunan ko, I've reached a level ng maturity, hindi lang sa edad, pati sa trading. Yun. If you give yourself excuses sa trading, most likely, nandun ka sa marginal results. Ganun din sa life. Less excuses or no excuses.
Okay, so ito, for my last question, do you believe na traders, ito, medyo philosophical din, do you believe traders are born or traders can be made?
Yung sa turtle trader, I still believe in it. It can be made. If you have the passion, you have the persistence. Pag sinuswerte ka pa with guidance from a mentor, or someone who's more seasoned, shorten. Tapos he or she would be able to share their experience, how they experience yung bad times. Marami kang masisave na panahon. So, yun. Malaking tulong, experience, tsaka yung magde-develop ka ng skill. Tapos pag sobrang passionate ka kasi, if you have developed, talagang you will reach out. Pag complacent ka, hindi, you will not make it. So, may chance. Actually, malaki ang chance eh. Unlike ito, mas malaki ang chance ngayon kaysa 20 years, 30 years before because of the availability of information. You access. We just have to look for it and we just have to work for it. Yung 30 years ago, tatawag pa sila para sa broker. Yung broker, 99-98% ng knowledge tsaka access sa kanila. Unlike ngayon, yung broker, overrated nga yun eh. Sasabihin nila, yung smart money. Sa dami na information yan, pati yung type of trading, auto trading, robot trading, pwede. Sobrang advanced. All we have to do is maximize all the available information in the setups and just be patient with time. It takes time. Pag nagmadali ka, most likely, delikado ka. Pero pag nakakapagtay ka, if you have done 1,000 trades, makikita mo naman yung improvement eh. Yung next 200 mo, look back to your 500, yung sa 500 trades mo, makita mo how far have you gone. Bihira naman yung trader na tumatagal nagtitrade, hindi nag-i-improve eh. Pero na lang yung talagang gambler's mindset. Yung talaga progressive ang trading. Yun ang view ko eh.
Hindi siya agad-agad. It really takes time to master.
It can be done. It can be done. Yung outsider, yung dati kasi ang traditional thinking is insider Wall Street. It can be done.
Alright, so boss, I have no further questions. Maraming salamat for your time. I'm sure maraming tao sa community natin appreciate the session and maraming natutunan. So guys, sa comments, please, magpasalamat tayo kay Boss Magnum. Sir, again, salamat sa time. Baka may final message ka, boss, para sa community natin.
Oo. Yung avail nyo lang itong mga features sa Investagram kasi nakita ko, lately, ang daming new traders that needs guidance. Maraming features dito. They just have to explore and find time. Within sa Investagram, sa akin, ako nag-improve. Aminin ko, talagang nag-improve ako dito sa platform na to. Tapos, since you're already here, yun, avail nila yung Prime. I-renew na nga ako. Actually, naka-renew na ako. 2 taon nga binayaran ko agad eh. Tapos, instead of looking for the Holy Grail, instead of looking for the Holy Grail, yung setup, dalawang psychology yan, titignan nyo. Most traders look for a strategy. You focus yung market players, yung psychology, tsaka yung sarili mo, your emotional control. Each candle tells a story. Those are the emotion of players. Those are the emotion, yung reaction ng market. Yun ang pag-aralan. And then the strategy, yung indicators, yung view mo sa strategy will be easier. It's a breeze. Once yun ang na-master nyo, kasi baliktad eh. Inaaral yung strategy, yung indicators. Pero yung reaction, hindi na-translate. Baliktarin dapat natin. Pag binaliktad natin, nakita natin reaction. Fear, kita natin. Ito rejection, yung mahabang week. Mga ganon ang iyong view sa mga indicators at sa mga candles. Ayun, yung strategy, kahit anong strategy gamitin mo, it will work pag na-interpret mo yung mga action. You could even predict the following week. Hindi naman predict, you're at least on the right side, yung masusunod, kahit pa paano. Hindi ka masyadong mechanical. Sinasabi, no, emotions. Dapat, you have to feel the emotion, your emotion and the market emotions. Yun. Ganun ang basa at paggamit ng mga technical indicators and what is available to us.
Okay, so
isa na lang pala, habol ko. Nagpapabati yung sa trading community ko eh. No, silang lahat. Hello, so yung trading with Magnum. Yun, ilang buwan pa lang kami pero very close kami kasi kukunti lang kami. There's 2 groups. Yung isang grupo nag-trading sa Forex at US markets. Kasi sa PSC.
Saan group yan, boss? Sa Facebook ba yan o sa Investor Group?
Wala pa eh. Sa ano lang kami, sa Viber. Kasi puro kami full-time workers. Full-time nagtrabaho, part-time traders. Kaya we form a group. Walang walang full-time traders. Puro part-time kami.
Tulungan
Kaya
lang.
we have the same ideals, pare-pareho kami ng concerns. Saka yung mas nagkakaintindihan.
Oo. Okay. So shout out sa inyo guys sa kasama sa community ni Boss Magnum. So sir, again, maraming salamat sa time nyo and kita-kits tayo pag natapos na yung COVID.
Thank you, Paolo. Hope to see you soon. Tsaka yung ibang members ng Investagram.
Alright, sige sir, salamat.
Thank you.